Hey, good morning, and how are you guys doing today? Hope you're amazing. So we're back with Diablo 2. Of course, we're still waiting for Diablo 4 to come out. It looks like next month, on the 14th through 16th, we get more beta type access to it. That'll be super exciting. Right now, I think I really need to get Sour to level 75, in all honesty. But I'm going to play Party Buff this morning. I'm not really wanting to play aggressively. But that's what we're going to do. My mic was a little, or my sound was a little loud there, guys. Okay, when I last left off with this guy, you guys have no context. So, let's see what I'm doing. I'm in the jungle, of course, so we're like Act 3, right? Let's look at what the crap are we gonna do here, guys. I've got what's his name as a dude. I don't know if he has good stuff. He has okay crap, but not really good stuff. It doesn't matter. I'll show you our overall layout. We've got a whole bunch of points into sacrifice. I know, big shock. And just a crap load of points into our might. So we're doing a good percent increase in damage and a massive percent increase in damage. And so basically we just dug into dudes. That's about it. Now once we do get into a party, which by the way I'm going to get us in a party once we're past, once we're at the Doris of Hate or some crap like that. Maybe I should just look for a party right off the bat this morning. Hold on one second, guys. I'm getting chat up. I hope you guys are all having a great morning, by the way. Okay. I'm going to sweep through this first part so I'm not totally useless to a party. And then we're going to go into a party once we're closer to having to kill like Mephisto or something, okay? All this normal crap we're just going to pound through, pretty sure. Definitely. So I think this guy either is packing thorns. Let's check. What is he packing? He's boosting our defense. Yeah, so overall massive attack, massive defense probably. I should have grabbed that gold at least. I'm gonna get these healing potions. I'm not sure where we're at on that stuff. So I think I already have the eye, to be honest. Yeah, I already have the eye. I need to get rid of some stuff actually on me, it looks like. Let's go in here anyway and kill everything. We need XP, right? We're smoting them. 90% of this guy's made possible by the fact that I have that necromancer that's a magic item farmer dude. Who's already like, you know, hooked this guy up. a little bit. You know what I'm saying? For kit, by the way, it's pretty much this Cathin's ring, this Ithra's cord, I don't know, and then Saigon set, which is some of the stuff. Yeah, this stuff. Extra life steal, butt kicking on the guys, you know. That kind of counteracts the oh.
I can't carry it.
It counteracts the sacrifice a little bit, guys. I'm gonna actually use some of these lesser ones. Hope you guys are all having a great morning, by the way. Obviously, that guy was a. He didn't drop anything good. I'll get that out of our way for a second. What I need to do is get us into a party with a whole bunch of barbarians. So we're boosting like the whatever amount of damage, yeah, 150% damage to a larger group of dudes. That way we're affecting more stuff. Yeah. Let's sweep through this place and I'll go push us a little further. I'm gonna move us forward a little bit. If they surround us, we'll just fight our way out. I feel that we need to go that way though. So I'm excited. We only have to wait a couple more weeks and we get a little more Diablo 4 play. I'm gonna catch up on all the stuff on it. I think they added new classes and stuff like that recently in their conversation. I'll have to check. I'm really interested to see what they changed from the last open up that they did, you know what I'm saying? And then from there, I think we're on a 30-day countdown, guys, to Diablo 4. I know, crazy. Just what everybody wanted to hear. It looks super fun. I played it already a little bit. Looking forward to see what changed. That's gonna be exciting. Ah, we're in the Great Marsh finally. This is where we're supposed to be, guys. This is... I'm feeling that we're almost... I probably should zip us back.
I can't carry it.
We're looking for the Great Marsh's little teleporter thing. All these frickin' ghosts. Okay, we're slowly moving. Boom. I knew we'd find it. We're almost up a level, by the way, you guys. Let's get this guy. Do his job.
You now speak to Ormus, good Paladin.
Good to know, almost. Yeah, I don't need this. This looks good for a barbarian. If they didn't have something already. I don't know what I'm doing with those. Hold on. Ah, crap on us. I don't want to keep eating that crap.
Yes?
We're not to this, and I don't have multiple of these Malabras, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or we'd probably bust that out if I had a full set of that. I'm seeing what else has came online. Because anytime we get greater damage for the same amount of slots, I switch. You know what I'm saying? That's crap. I shouldn't even be carrying this. What are we looking at there? I need that there in the shared slot so it could be switched over to a different guy later on. Looks good. Okay. Now all we're doing is looking for some place. Let's look at what we're doing. We're looking for some dude's brain. I don't know what's up with that. I probably should figure that out eventually. I don't remember what the thing is. Hey! DBC, how you doing today? Are you having a good day at least? I love Diablo 2. We're waiting for Diablo 4 to come out. 14th through 16th, they're gonna let us play it a little bit again. Then it'll be 1 month countdown in Diablo 4. Fruit walking's not a bad way to do things. People underestimate fruit walking. Especially if you're like just fruit walking and harvesting trees, which by the way is an excellent way to skill. I've done it. I've collected a crap load of fruit and stone before. It's got me tons. Yeah, farming Talrosh is really good. So the farming in these, so Diablo 4 has so many freaking bosses. It's insane. In 2 weeks I'll show you, and you guys will. I don't know how much they'll let us see. Last time I streamed it, they only let us have access to a small area and up to 25th level. I believe that I have to restart my character when they open it up in a next week or two and make a new character, and then when they go live, I know I have to make a brand new character, which I think is fair. I already have an idea kind of how the gameplay and the builds work though. You know what I mean? So I don't feel it's a disadvantage. But they just changed tons of stuff. And so I'm waiting to see. If the 14th and the 16th, they're going to open it back up. I'm freaking really trying to wait patiently. I'm going to increase our might once more. This guy is set up to party buff. Really, honestly, I would probably just buy us some extra life at this point. Oh! I'm gonna tell you, Diablo Immortals is super popular. People like it. I know that for Diablo 4 they took aspects of Diablo Immortals and stuff like that. For sure. I don't know what's in the current edition that'll be open in 2 weeks for sure. Oh! It is a bad game? You didn't like it? I've never played it. I didn't play 3 though either. Can I be honest, guys? And I'm not trying to, like, I played 2 and stuff like that, like Into the Ground when I was younger. And then when I found out 3 was coming out, I looked into it, and it just didn't. Oh, microtransactions you to death. Okay. I'll show you Diablo 4. I didn't think it was really bad microtransaction-y. Now, Final Form, do you have any idea if it's gonna be? I don't know. Can I be honest? The games they've got wild with the microtransaction stuff, guys. It's kind of like, I don't know, sometimes I wish that we were in the days where you just buy the game and you get the full freaking game and boom. Um, you know, and you didn't have to, but now they've got it set up where you like are buying some kind of like, oh, we're affording you this minimum package, but if you would like the frills and the upgrades, you're gonna have to put this much in. And then a month later, they're like, hey, yo, did you notice that we just made some stuff that you had obsolete with our new premium starter package or whatever the crap it is? Honestly, I wish they'd back down on a little bit. I get the model, you know what I mean? Evergreen money, you just pump out new content, new add-ins. That's lazy. Like, I don't know, it's just lazy. It works, obviously, it's a model, right? Because they're all freaking doing it. But I don't like it. I'm not like, oh, I really think that this is great that they're all being little something. I really didn't. We're not in the spot that I'm supposed to be in to do the mission. I'm gonna just get the waypoint here and smoke dudes. I'm also probably gonna walk up and kill the High Council just to see where we are at on that. But yeah, they're out of control with the microtransactions. I play games that are real cash economy games. In a real cash economy game, I'm not shocked that I have to put more money in every little bit, blah blah blah. That's what I'm playing. But when I just like buy a freaking game, I don't need that. You know what really pisses me off? Is when they continuously add new classes and new races, and instead of just consider it an overall improvement to the game and stuff like that, they decide that each one of those races or classes is worth $20 frickin' dollars or some crap. I mean, like, yeah. That's enough of that rant, though. I don't want to just... But if you're a game developer and you're listening, nobody likes that crap. Like the banker dude that you meet with, he likes that crap. Oh, I know they do it on purpose. 100%. I wasn't confused on that. It's not a bad business model. So it is a business model, though. There's others. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. If they get too out of hand, people will backlash and maybe it'll make them decide that they don't want to do that. Some indie company maybe come out and not do any of that crap, beat the tar out of them. That's why indie companies are a blessing, guys. Indie companies make it where these big companies can't get too wildly out of control. You know what I mean? A little bit of subterfuge competition. Yeah. We're just tarring these guys, honestly. I probably need to increase my accuracy. I missed too much and that bugs me. I'm actually pretty happy with this guy, how he's turning out. I'm gonna, I don't have this guy to that point in the quest though yet. See this? We've got to do all this crap. I gotta go find his brain and stuff like that. I do like hunting Malfesto. That's one of my favorite farms. Just for the record, Malfesto's a pimp. Like, it's a really good magic item farming area. This is kind of a backup character that I decided to start moving forward because I accidentally got just so much cool stuff that I was starting to be like, oh, well, I've got all this stuff for a Paladin. I like killing Diablo. He's fun. You can do pretty fast Malfesto runs. Diablo's fun though. On this guy, he hasn't killed him though yet. I'm gonna go and find the High Council in a second and kill them after I find the portal. I'm just trying to find the little waypoint. I'm designing this guy to beef up a party, right? And then I'm gonna probably play in a party or two. I was just kind of getting him to where he wasn't gimped in the same way. Right now though, his might is 160% damage boost. That's pretty freaking good. Yeah, I'm gonna get to it. We're also leveling, and so it's kind of like... No, I don't want to go in here yet. We'll go into that crap in a second. We're looking for the thing first. We should be close. Oh, no. Hold on. Gotta be right in here. I'm gonna kill this guy. Do you play this still? Honestly, it's probably pretty cheap. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can check. If I wanted to shop now. Resurrected is it looks to be, there's two different versions. What the crap? Looks to be $39.99, which honestly it was just on sale just last week. It was for sure less. It was like, so can I tell you, I played old school too, right? So I played before the update, or whatever they call it now, the expansion. And I'm going to let you know, this last time when I came back to start playing this, was the very first time I ever killed Bell. Bell didn't exist. Diablo was the freaking end of the game when I played. And I know people are like, oh, well, you only played in a short window. I never bought the expansion. Everybody I knew played before the expansion. So when the expansion came out, I didn't buy that crap. And so Diablo was the end of the freaking game when I played. And so like, yeah. Honestly, can I tell you my opinion on the whole, like, Act 5? It's really just a big XP farming area. It's pretty dense mobs. They're at pinnacle level for, you know, if you're guys at that point. It was fun. he's a pretty okay fight. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't a harder fight than Diablo. I mean, level to level. I didn't think it was a harder fight. He was a good fight though. It's a long fight. Well, maybe not for everybody. It was a long fight for me. Of course, I whittled him down with a minion master and a blood golem. And so, because that's the only guy I've got through so far is a treasure farming minion master, guys. Using a blood golem. With the old method, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah! No crap! Those were the greatest days ever. LAN party with the homies on Diablo 2 was so freaking epic. You just raid and drop people and each other gear, and you become so pimp. Honestly, just the party of characters you could bring together was so, oh yeah, straight up. That was probably the closest experientially as a real D&D type session. You know, where you're on a hardcore campaign or something like that, and you're like 5,000 Mountain Dews in, and nobody has slept for frickin' an unhealthy amount of time, but you're about to level or some crap. Yeah, Diablo 2. That actually provided that kind of experience. I super appreciated that. Yeah, the PvP part was fun too. Did you ever pop people? I know that's naughty, but you remember people popping and stuff where if they were overloaded on too many pots and stuff like that, and they'd PvP and they'd go and burst? I'm gonna tell you, that used to be a real thing in Diablo 2, you guys. I don't know if it's gonna be in Diablo 4, but if you were packing way too much treasure on you, not paying attention and stuff like that, and you got dropped, sometimes it would pop your guy, and you'd go, and some of your important crap would drop on the ground, and you didn't know for sure that you were gonna get it. Super stressful. You had to watch that stuff if you were playing hardcore. I mean, just playing aggressively, not like hardcore mode, you know.
I am overburdened.
No, we need this. I feel that this bandy stick is gonna be better than whatever I have on him right now. Frick, I don't know that. Okay, watch this. Oh yeah, it's super way better. Life stealing and stuff. Go back through here. Yeah, that stuff, I'm gonna tell you, that aspect, a lot of people I get did not like. That, super important. The fact that you could pop and stuff like that, I actually think that was a good choice. Like, some people might be like, oh, I think that was a jerk thing, like blah, blah, blah. A lot of people lost equipment and stuff like that, and gear, which made, like, not, I don't know, it made dying seriously costly. You had to pay attention and treat it really serious, kinda. Which made it a little bit more, I think it made it a little bit better. A lot of people probably be like, no, dude. Yeah. Okay, we're on. We're almost to the council, you guys. Here, the council's gonna be up in here. I'm gonna just run right at them. They don't even know what's up. Then they hit me with the freeze bomb. This guy is laying out destruction though. Do you see this smoke going on? I'm super happy with this. I'm gonna get in a party of like a bunch of, I don't know, some people that are throwing out damage, and we're gonna throw out way more damage. Freaking tried to click on that guy like 9 times. Okay, hold on 1 second. Here's the council, guys. That was a little stressful. We've got the flail. Okay, we're nowhere near this part though is the problem. But I feel we can contribute at least at this point. I just KO'd that little guy like he was nothing. Okay. Zipping zapping us back. Dropping that in there. I need to get the other stuff, guys, so that we can just go straight to Mephisto. And then we'll join a Mephisto killing party.
Greetings.
Once properly imbued, ridding Kurost of the Council of Zakarum was essential. Still, there is more you must do.
Yeah, the priest stuff. The priest stuff for sure. This is where we're at. Okay, I'm gonna look in here. And then all we have to do is find some kind of mind flare, jungle stuff. Maybe, I don't know. What am I actually supposed to do? The flares dungeon.
I need a key.
Yeah, forget all that stuff. I don't think it's going to be way far back that way. I want to move forward. Honestly, I don't even want to kill all these dudes. I just want to find the dude we want to kill, so we can kill bigger dudes. Honestly, guys, you know, this is why I play Necromancer so much. Is because I just want to run past most of the minor dudes and have them die so we get the XP. But I often don't want to do all the whole hitting every individual dude, so. The Necromancer gameplay is obviously if you're in the morning, want to have coffee and just chill, the easy way to go. Oh, so I'm going to tell you, supposedly they've worked on a whole bunch of stuff with the druid. Here, we're in the Mind Flare jungle. Let's cross fingers. It's going to be somewhere in this little area. I'm gonna probably try a druid, even though the druid got memed and stuff like that super bad for Diablo 4, and people were super unhappy with its damage output and stuff. Supposedly they revamped the druid all the way. We'll see what the form of the new druid looks like. I'm hoping good. I've never played a druid, except in real D&D. I play druids in real D&D, guys. Oh, I'm gonna die! I'm gonna... Oh! I barely saved myself. Holy crap. That was not good. Guys, we don't want to die. Yeah, in real D&D, druids are super fun. Elemental druid? I... See, yeah, I'm gonna have to check out what my options are with the druid and stuff like that. I saw people playing a werewolf form druid. Or maybe it's not called a werewolf form druid. I don't know what it is. It looks fun. The bear looks fun too. I don't know enough about the druid gameplay though yet. Even in this one I never played it. Honestly guys, the amount of classes that existed pre whatever that is, the update or whatever that they did on it, were totally different. There was Necromancer, Barbarian, Sorcerer, and Zon for a second. And I remember when, oh, a lifesteal is important. I'm a fan of lifesteal in games, guys. I won't even pretend. Not a big fan of searching around for stuff usually though. Mostly because I'm not awake and haven't got enough coffee in me. Oh, I hate to chase characters too. No crap. Where you run all the, and you know what? You can't kill as many dudes. Cause you spend half your time running between mobs. Like a dude that just sits there and throws out damage across the map and can hit anything on the map doesn't have to move between mobs. Super, super handy.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, these little guys annoy the crap out of me.
I am overburdened.
Not overburdened. I'm gonna find these guys' village eventually. Woo! Guys, we're gonna be at a 200% buff in damage. That's gonna help people just cut through some crap. Crap, we're useful for even, I don't know, even a random drop in this. Okay, we know that that's going forward out of the swamp. Oh, man. All this freaking walking around stuff. It's okay. We're getting the full XP, right? So we'll tell ourselves. Pretty much has to be over this way, right? Hey, Iverson, how you doing? I hope you're having a great day. It's going freaking pretty good here. We're having a hard time finding our enemy, but that's about it. The elusive mind flares type dungeon thingy. Oh, this is gonna be at. I hope you're having a great day. I'm out. It's going very good. I mean, we haven't gotten a cool magic item yet, but we're moving forward. What is this crap? Not what I'm looking for, guys. There's the Mind Flares dungeon. See what I'm saying? We found it, guys. Let's try to find the little teleporter pad too before we move too far on. I probably should help push it.
I am overburdened.
You know, for this being such... Oh, these guys hit hard. Did you guys just see how freaking hard they hit me? There's like... I need to up my... I don't know, something. Guess just be higher level. We'll have to just level it up. We don't want to hit by those little... This guy.
I am overburdened.
Ah man, they're just so freaking negative with this overburdened crap values. I don't even know how we got that crap on us. That's not stuff we wanted to pick up for sure. Okay. That was a little ambushy. Ooh, that was way freaking close. Yeah, these guys hit hard. I don't like him. I need some healing potions. Yeah, that's super hard hitting, guys. Don't get freaking... Ah, we're in a situation. Ah. You know, I haven't died this morning, but let's just be honest, that was freaking pretty close. And so if I die, don't be blown away. Well, you guys wouldn't be shocked, but I was like, don't be shocked. But why would you be shocked? I mean, we do die sometimes in video games. I do, at least. Although you guys know on Diablo 4 I'm starting a hardcore guy, right? Yeah. It's gonna be super stressful. I don't usually set my guys up to automatically delete on death. But, whatever, right? Let's do it. I have some guys set up on this to automatically delete on death. One of them is a barbarian named One Day. Because the reality of it is, one day I'll make a mistake and he'll freaking die. Maybe I'll make a guy named One Day on Diablo 4. But if we get like 2 months into a character and it dies, and all of a sudden I look like I just got like punched in the nose, yeah, ouch. I don't want that to happen.
Overburdened.
No.
I can't.
We've got Camilla's brain. Okay. I gotta figure out where we have to go next. We have the eye, we have the brain. We need the heart from the bazaar, right?
Fortunate. Khalid.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to get a heart. I'm gonna have to switch over to my necromancer and take care of some of the stuff too, you guys. For one, we don't really need all this that we have on us.
Good day.
Thinking if I'm gonna ever use this. I'm gonna sell this. I'm collecting too many runes, honestly, guys. Okay, so all we have to do, collect the brain from the sewers of the Cursed Bazaar, which we have right there. So down in these sewers, which all connect anyway, we should be finding Homeboy's brain. Oh crap, and then we already killed the thing. We're gonna just be able to go right over and do Malfesto. I might actually need a crew for Malfesto, so we might actually have to go into the public thing and who knows? But that puts us moving forward pretty smooth though, guys. Minus my sloppy control right there. Well, I'm not sure what to think about this. Don't you guys appreciate the size of these dungeons, though? Woo! Oh! That was some serious ow. Okay, I'm gonna pay better attention, because that hurt. Maybe it's his dark magic thing that's getting. I don't know what it is. Something over there. Giant freaking mosquitoes in every game trying to eat me. I think it is that guy's dark magic bolt. Yeah, it was. That's not it. Okay. That was a little bit of work, but not that bad. We've got his heart. Okay. Okay, now this is the point that we might be at. Hey,
Masterfully done.
I'm gonna get my butt kicked, or maybe not. I don't know. We're gonna run right up this road though, because we're clear all the way. I need to collect the new little waypoints though. Yeah, when they run off, that's super freaking annoying. How did I not grab this? Okay. Well, we did a crappy job on grabbing waypoints. The thing is, it doesn't matter because we're about to have the only one that matters. Well, it's not the only one, but more or less.
I can't. Impossible.
Wait, what have I not done? Okay, now all we gotta do is make it down several layers of this, get the waypoint, make it down another layer, boom. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I missed it. Okay, it's looking good so far. Well, that's a bummer right there. Let me look over this. I don't know where my henchman is.
I need a key.
He's sucking though. He's definitely not holding up his weight. Is a mercenary troop. I didn't notice him, and then honestly, what I need to be doing is teaming up with a minion master, so I'm boosting all of his dudes by 200% damage. That we'd sweep some crap then. Mini Master, maybe a Fire Sorceress, Lightning Sorceress, I don't even know. Some stuff. There. I don't really normally grab those. It was just right there with me in. It's Doris 3, right? That has the, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the next one down that has the thing. Oh, did he hit me with some stuff? Yeah, my henchman, I don't know where he is. Kicking it somewhere, visiting. He knew some people in this side of town, so he stopped there. I don't know. Boom. Okay, so now we don't have very far to go. Okay, let's think of where this is gonna be. Way over the other way. Okay, here we are. So now this becomes way faster to farm if we can. Now I don't know that I can farm this. I'm gonna go like this. This crap that we keep picking up, I don't even know how. It's not gonna work out. This girl likes to drop magic items. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm feeling confident right there. Come in here and take out this guy. He went down pretty fast. Guys. I'm gonna...
Thanks. I need a key.
Okay, so we're just waiting 1 second. Let's see if we can take him Malfesto. I don't know we can. I'm not saying we can't. We seem to be fine and beating her butt. I mean, my little henchman might die for sure. Oh yeah, he died.
Lord of Hatred shall darken
Poison.
the world no longer.
Okay, I'm gonna go get Bob back up. Obviously, we want all this stuff. It's always with the stuff and the stuff.
Our faith in you was well deserved.
It was.
Yes?
I think Bob has better magic armor than that, maybe. And if not, we'll get him better stuff in Act 4 or 5 or some crap like that.
Good day.
What does... Oh. Crap. He has crap armor. Crap armor. This is crap. I'll fix that. We'll fix that. What am I doing? I'm considering putting this on our one dude that's helping us. Does seem a little extreme. Yeah, I'll find him new armor, his own new armor. I don't feel like any of this stuff fits him really. I mean, not like it doesn't fit him physically, but you know what I mean. Okay. I know, I probably could have kept that, blah blah. Okay, but let's go beat Diablo's butt in a second. Crap. So much stuff, you guys.
I can't carry anymore.
Well, yeah, because you guys gave me too much crap. Did nothing to help us in any capacity right there. I'm gonna leave the Maiden's Pike or whatever the crap that is. Probably.
I can't.
Yeah, I will. And we're just gonna move forward because I don't want to deal with it. We'll watch this too. Ah, my coffee is so freaking good, you guys. It was a little warm when I was in the
I
beginning.
did as you told me, Tyrael. I found the temple of the Zakarum. In the deepest recesses of the temple, I found a dark cavern.
I really love
My
the
companion, the
storyline in
Wanderer.
this. It was just so
Talrasha,
absolutely
evil
good for its time.
who could
It still is
only
a
be
good
the
storyline.
Lord of Hatred.
But like legitimately, this was straight way ahead of its
I
time.
heard a voice that, like 1,000 needles in my heart.
My brothers, at long last we stand reunited. The infernal gate has been prepared. The time of our final victory is at hand. Let the way to hell be opened. And the evil that was once vanquished shall rise anew.
Uh-oh.
The guise of man shall he walk amongst the innocent, and terror shall consume they that dwell upon the earth. The skies shall rain fire, and the seas will become as blood. The righteous shall fall before the wicked, and all creation shall tremble before the burning standards of hell.
We're gonna stop that stuff.
What I saw then was not meant for mortal eyes.
The gate stands ready. Now, my young brother, the time has come to assume your true form. Arise, Diablo, Lord of Terror.
Honestly, that's super cool looking. That's a bad day. We should be able to really get a bunch of skulls right there, though.
Send forth your terror into hell.
I know, because hell wasn't already terrorized enough, huh? Yeah, it's super cool. Next chapter. Da-da-da.
The time has...
Identify the items, old man.
It's good to see you again, hero. There is a dark, tortured.
Yes, there is. Dark, tortured stuff. Okay, we're gonna go destroy that crap. The stone. But first we're gonna switch to where we have our stuff on us. Because we're gonna want our stuff on us. Quest logs. I'll go back, I'll take care of that stuff later on. We're not worried about it. Boom, boom. Hellstone stuff. Okay, we're still pimping. Yeah, I'm feeling super confident in this now. Remember that we're on the lookout for new armor for our dude, though, too. You know what? Not for my guy. For our random dude, our henchman. Okay, we know where that goes. We're gonna clear this whole section, I guess. It's Izzy, right? Yeah, it's Izzy that's right up here, I think. Yeah, this guy's just tearing through these guys. Once he's on a team too, this guy's gonna be super easy for farming. Because our next level, I think, puts us at 190% damage boost. Then we'll be at 200%. Yeah, I don't know. This guy is smooth though. This hasn't been challenging at all. So, the little dudes in the last part running up and just doing massive damage was more of a threat than what we've seen in here, actually. Okay, so we haven't found Izzy yet. My nose is itching like crazy. Okay.
I am overburdened.
I swear to God, they're just being
Impossible.
What do we have in here? We're getting overwhelmed with magic items, guys.
Good
Sorry.
to see you.
Downfall of having plus magic find on you. You're constantly finding. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go up to the next section, I guess. And if it's not there, I guess we'll come back and deal with right there or something. I don't know. Yeah, no, it should be in the last section. We're just gonna cut a path across here. Ooh. That was pretty freaking close, actually. Okay, we're at 180% damage. So I guess we need 2 more levels to be at 200% damage increase. Or additional 200% damage or something. I got close. Here's Izzy. We're beating the crap out of them. We're like, yeah, we gotta do this fast, or it's gonna go bad, but... My camera's right there. Boom. Oh, look at that. We got a flail. Is it going to be as good as the flail I have?
Thank you, hero, for putting Iswell's tortured spirit to rest.
You are welcome, dude. We're now a 32 yard. That's crazy. That's a big radius, guys. I'm gonna just be honest there. Okay.
What do you need?
I'm trying to really figure out if I think we can take out Diablo. I'm going to cycle this a little bit. Oh crap. This is what we want.
that to good use.
There, now he's a little bit less, little soft.
Hail to you, champion.
He's way soft, guys. Gonna get him killed. Jeez. I'm gonna take care of all these gems later on Necromancer guy. Now all we gotta do is smash the soul stone. Crap. Eventually I'm also gonna do some spring cleaning, obviously. Ooh. Magic belts are good always. Throw that in there. Boom, we found it. Okay. City of the Damned. Let's find our thingy-majiggy, our little waypoint, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest, I'm tarring these dudes pretty easy right now. I think Diablo himself is gonna be a different story, just to be honest, guys. I'm gonna get this. Yeah, I'm super happy with how this is going. Okay, so all we're missing is the City of Fire, or the River of Fire one. We are just paladining right through these dudes. I'm gonna check. I like Grand Charms, guys. I'll throw this out. That's not the kind I keep usually, so we'll just throw that in there. This guy's freaking murdering. I might actually play a paladin in Diablo 4, you guys. I'm seriously enjoying this paladin, and he's even soloing, right? And he's set up to be focused on party buffing. Like, this guy'd be much more deadly in a party, you know what I mean? And on Diablo 4, I was planning on playing much more with parties. And so I'm seriously thinking I might make a just ridiculously good build party buff type, adventure type, I don't know. Enjoying how this guy's turning out though. Obviously, I'm gonna need vampiric crap to do that, but okay. Let me figure out how to get out of here. Am I missing the... I got into some place. And now... Oh. There. I was legitimately not seeing how the heck they had us trapped in there. Phil, we need the healing potions. That should be on the way to the castle. See what's over here. Man, they really poisoned me. We're in trouble, we're in trouble, definitely in trouble, guys. I was just slamming potions. I still need to find the forge dude and break this stone though. Oh, my crap's not on me. That's why we're getting jacked up. I'm all fist fighting everybody to death. I don't even know what's up with that. It's okay. Okay, back here is where the one dude is. Somewhere between these 2 points. Here he is. Okay, we've got the smith down. Seriously, what the crap? Ambush. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, now we're down to that part left. So it is Diablo now, guys. Dun, dun. Which honestly isn't gonna be a big deal. I mean, Diablo might whip our butt, might not whip our butt. I think our regeneration is actually gonna be enough to keep us alive. Crapola. I have way too much crap here. Okay, so here's what we're doing. Get rid of all the crap.
What do you need?
Hail to you, champion.
Could have been something good, guys. I'm gonna mostly assume we're gonna need a lot of life potions. I could be freaking wrong. Hey Treasure, how you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. Going pretty smooth. We're about to find out if we can solo Diablo. I don't know if we can. We're 25th level. Honestly, I think we're set up pretty good. But who knows, you know? Oh, I'm pretending to be awake. But welcome to the world. It's almost well, it's 6:05 where I'm at, so you're good just waking up, I think. Unless you had somewhere to be, and then guys, I think we're gonna be able to take Diablo. I'm moving through this super fast. And this guy's designed a party buff. Yeah, 7's not bad. 7's when I have to be like, oh, the real world's coming, and so I always have to hop off. That's 7 o'clock here is my hey. That was fun. I'm glad we woke up like that moment. But we just started. I'm on the normal difficulty. Like, this guy hasn't even beat Diablo. He hasn't worked through once yet. I literally have only worked through since I started playing this again. My Minion Master Necromancer that I used to farm all the magic items for this guy. Oh, I think we're good. I 100% think we're good. I honestly, though, I'm going to tell you, have never really built a party buff type Paladin before, so I really played the Paladins a lot. I played the crap out of, like, the Zon, the Sorcerer, and stuff like that. Right now, though, we're about to go to 200% attack boost. Plus 200 frickin' % damage. I'm gonna tell you what, if we had... Oh, if your Barbarian wants to do a lot of damage, you can stand in our growing radius of butt kicking us. I'm gonna get us some more... Eventually, we're just going party buff style. But right now, that's a 32-yard radius. Which I've never done. Oh! You know what? I would maybe be willing to make a hardcore party boost guy. I'm planning on going hardcore in Diablo. I don't know why I'm not hitting that guy. He's in the wall. Frickin' jerk. I need our dude to heal.
Thanks.
Yeah, now this is going smooth enough. I believe that this is going to be fine. Yeah, you have a high-level hardcore character. Is it on ladder or is it on normal? Oh! Okay, so me too. The Diablo 4, you're waiting for that too? Me too. What are you going to be playing in Diablo 4? So Diablo 4 reopens the 14th through the 16th. And so like in 2 weeks, we'll be doing some more Diablo 4. If any of you guys want to hook up in Diablo 4 for raiding stuff, for whatever, let me know. Because that's legit one of the things that I think is the greatest about. Oh. Well, that's okay. What's Mad World? Well, I don't know what Mad World is. Would you tell me about Mad World? What is Mad World to come back online? I don't even know what that is. It's like Diablo.
I am overburdened.
Okay, well I like RPG games. I don't know if anybody noticed that, but I'm a RPG fan. But I'm not saying that everybody. I didn't know about this. No, I have no idea. Is it good? Obviously, you think it's good, right? Oh, see, I've never played Darkest Dungeon, but I've heard good things about it. Those guys just jacked me up. Need to be more careful there, guys. Diablo is the father of all. Seriously, a giant, profound impact on games. Do you guys remember how many games came out? Like Ultima and all that stuff? All of them good games. I didn't play Ultima, but I watched tons of people. Tons of people play that game. Yeah, so many good games came out right after this game, and I believe that really did inspire most of them. I mean, it's hard to be like, for sure, maybe there was going to be a natural evolution to that direction, but it felt like pretty solid inspiration of games and raiding for magic items. I'm going to tell you what, The magic item rating aspect of these games, epically part of the best part of it. I don't even give a crap what people think about, like if they're, woo! Coming right back. I really like the magic item farming. It's legitimately part of my favorite aspect of games. I'm thinking of who we revive our war dude with.
Hail to you,
Not
champion.
that guy.
What do you need?
Not that guy. Hold on one second. Ultima Online was super popular. Yeah, that's one of the most popular games I think that I saw people first start like trying to actually like live in the world. I mean like not live, but you know what I mean? People set up a lot of elaborate stuff. It had a pretty good culture from what I'm seeing. I mean like I had good friends that played the oh, you still play? See what I mean? That's a sign of a very long game. You know the other one that doesn't get credit though, guys, and I'm gonna just be honest. EverQuest. EverQuest legitimately profound factor on stuff, guys. I'm gonna pop a thing again. I don't trust this situation. Yeah, EverQuest was super. I didn't play a lot of EverQuest. I'm gonna just be honest. Had a lot of friends that did though. I tried to play it a little bit once it was like way past its prime. It was still good. I didn't get into it either. I'm gonna just be honest. It's a good game. It just they killed Stefan. Freaking. Going to get Stefan again. Hellgate London? I've never played it. I don't know. This sounds like a good game just based on the name though.
Greetings.
Right? Tell me more about this Hellgate London. No, it sounds like something I would like. Yeah. Okay, now we're about to go and either get our butt kicked by Diablo or kick its butt. I'm honestly not sure which way this is going to go at this point, but we'll find out. Action RPG, I like action RPG, honestly. I consider most of the games I play more action-y than not, for sure. Okay, dropping this. I bought like 3, I was about to say. All those are up. What the crap? Look at this, guys.
Not even death can save you from me.
I am overburdened.
Okay, situation after situation. A level 50 summoner? Oh, I like summoners in games. Seriously, that's like a...
Hello.
And most games don't do summoners right. It's actually sad. Because summoners should just always be so pimp. I feel that there should always be a bunch more meta stuff for the summoners than there is to boost or add on to itself in most games. They should be OP. Like, honestly, summoners just should, by the basic principle of it's a summoner, in my mind, they should be OP. Just gonna be honest, guys. Okay, let's see how this goes. I think we're gonna win. Oh yeah, we're winning. My one dude just standing here, he's not really adding to the fight much, is he? Oh, we just took him out.
Let Diablo's death end the reign of the three.
Okay, so we got him. Super exciting.
Congratulations! I knew there was... Hello.
I'll put that to good use.
Okay.
What do you need?
I know. That was easy. I wasn't sure it was gonna. I don't play a whole bunch of these dudes. And so legitimately I was a little concerned that I would get my butt whipped. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it didn't happen. Obviously, it went well, but I was a little concerned about, like, is it gonna go well?
I can't carry anymore.
Okay.
Good day.
Get ready.
Praise be to the light.
Yep. Tell you gotta go to work? Oh, I like this.
I heard later that he was defeated.
Oh.
That the Soul Stone were destroyed in Hellforge.
That's what I heard too.
All except one.
That's what I heard the download was. This guy's crazy.
Oh, I failed, Tyrael. I couldn't do as you asked. I couldn't enter that gate. Forgive me, Tyrael. Forgive
Sure. Tell me what's cool about it.
Marius, give me the stone, and all is forgiven. Give it to me, Marius.
Oh, well, that's handy.
Take it. Take it, take it. I'm glad this is finally over, Tyrael. Look what the stone has done to me.
Guy's crazy, crazy.
You haven't failed, old man. You've done exactly as you were meant to do. However, I am not the
Oh, well, I might
archangel
try it.
Tyrael.
I have to look it up later.
Well, no. No, 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 no.
I'll write it down, actually.
You have done well.
I gotta find my pencil, though.
Now I think you shall have your reward.
Okay. Yeah, he's a beast. And now, the coolest part. Oh, it came out on the 26th. I was wondering, I'm like, I haven't heard of it, but honestly, I'm not as good about, like, some people really keep up on the games. They know every game that's coming out on which day. And clap to those people. I watch this show sometimes. I keep track of a couple games. And a lot of times I'm surprised. This is a pimp scene, by the way. This poor dude. Yeah, that's when you know it's a good game. All the games lately just keep on being shoved back. It's freaking annoying. I mean, I want them to come out with a finished game, but the shoving it back, shoving it back, shoving it back. Poor guy. I think, and Ball's not as hard as I thought he was going to be. On my Minion Master guy, he wasn't. He could be on this guy.
Remove your foul demons from our lands. We stand on the side of light. You shall not be allowed to reach Mount Ariat. And that which you seek will not be yours.
I shall take your position into consideration.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Bell does. He moves around too much. It's kind of freaking annoying, actually. But he's not as hard as I thought he'd be.
Well, it seems your terms are not acceptable.
Yep. Act 5, guys. I know, nobody wants popped like that, although you would think that, I don't know. I wouldn't want to be having the door shut on me and then have some monster dude pop me. Okay, so this is what I was saying on, this seems to just be a big XP run area. I know there's a storyline to this area and such. But basically they got some catapults out here. There's dudes running around doing stuff. We're making all the barbarians stronger though. I like to see that. Let's see what the actual mission is. Yeah, stop the siege.
I can't carry anymore. I need a key.
Okay, we're looking for some random boss guy. I don't know. To be honest. Oh, 1.1? Oh, I remember map hacks. Wait, holy crap, that's a long time ago. What kind of private server are you gonna try with friends? Oh man, now I'm wishing I actually knew people that still were like the type of people that LAN party and stuff. You know what I'm saying? None of my friends are still into LAN partying at this point. I have a couple friends that are like streamers and stuff like that. They play the crap out of games. They're always down for a game. But then like all my normal friends, they don't play that much. I mean they play, but you can't get a hold of your friends and be like, hey you guys, let your wife know that you're heading over for the weekend. We're gonna have one heck of a shindig LAN party. I should be able to. Honestly, in my mind, now that I think about it, I really think we should be able to do that, but somehow. Oh! Do they not work well in every country? Maybe, I don't. I'm not sure. Oh, I believe that. I don't use a lot of torrents or something like that, you know, torrent files. And so I don't really know. I know a lot of people do use them though. I know that's how some people get all their books. Okay. Here's some dude that we have to kill. Yeah, he was super easy there.
Aragat is free of your kind.
Okay, so I think we just push forward. Yeah, books. Yeah, the person I know that uses it though, they only get books. One of my neighbors though, legitimately, when he was working out in the oil fields, him and the dudes that worked in the oil fields had a giant external hard drive just filled with stuff, and they would just share it. I don't know, I think it was movies though. Maybe it was music too, but I think it was a good amount of movies. Cause those dudes just sat there, well they don't just sit there, they work their butt off, and then they're just stuck out there doing nothing for a while, a lot of times, so. I think they get pretty freaking bored. But yeah, my neighbor, they had a giant freaking file. I don't even remember. He told me about it one day. He's like, if you ever want to come and download some movies off of this, feel free. And I was like, oh, I don't really watch movies that much, but
Bale has laid waste to our mountain and its denizens.
I do watch movies sometimes though, guys. Just not that often, because mostly they're crappy.
Bale is
Like, I
still
get
out on the
excited,
mountain looking
and
for
then it's
some.
just so
But I
badly
know
written
not
and crap, and you're just like sitting there
All of
jaw
the
dropped.
elders, save Nilathak,
I know.
sacrifice
Once in a while there
themselves
is a
to
good
place a
movie though.
protective ward around.
Not very often. For some reason they don't like to do the good movie thing anymore. Okay, talking to Luza, whatever, for a reward. Yeah.
Well, well.
No! I'm gonna watch The Last of Us. No, I haven't got it. No, I haven't got it yet. Like, I don't normally have time to watch normal TV or something like that until like the weekend. And then like, because I actually have most of my time spent on reality, sadly, and it gives me a finite amount of time to watch stuff. But The Last of Us sounds actually good. I know the plot line behind it. Like, I mean, I don't know it in and out, but you know what I'm saying? Like, on a general idea, I get the spores, bad stuff happens. It's probably a good show. I'm not going to socket something yet. I'm going to just be honest, guys. We're not socketing yet. I don't have something I'm thinking, oh, this needs a socket in it so badly. Okay. I'm going to end up having to do maintenance on our inventory, honestly, guys. Won't do it right now.
Good evening.
Okay. Oh, so I've heard it's good. People have told me it's dang good. Look at this. We're at 210% boost and 33.3 yards. So basically an insane amount. I think that's pretty insane. See, I like it when a show's actually good. It just so much crap is done badly nowadays. And I don't understand why. I mean, honestly, it's because people are willing to consume it, that's why. That's what I think, at least. You know what I mean? Like, if people wouldn't accept crap, they would just be like, oh, we better not give them crap. These people get seriously pissed off. I call it crap. I'm really actually pretty happy with this guy right now. I don't really think I need to put much into mana because we don't really use mana. It's passive. Here, now we're there. See what I mean? And this is just a bunch of XP though. It's not really, I mean, it's its own area, but it's almost like the cows area. I mean, where you're basically just walking around killing things and farming. Or at least I feel it's basically like just a farming area. Oh yeah, this is the guys we're supposed to save. Okay, we'll figure out where we're at. We're starting to be a... Okay, I'm pretty sure that we need to be back this way. So let me sweep this whole area. We'll come into here. Okay. Okay, flip it around, head back down. Okay, we're looking for the prisoners still. You'd think we'd be doing pretty good at that right now.
Carry it.
Thank gosh. Well, that guy's teleporting. He can get stabbed by my dude. There's the other group of dudes. Over there, look at that. Hey, thank you very much, by the way. I hope you're having an amazing day. Five more soldiers, huh? Okay.
Follow me.
Oh, they won't let me use their little thing. Okay. Okay, so that's all finished up to there. So obviously we have a whole crap load of this left to do. That's not going to be easy. I mean, well, it'll be easy, but it'll be a bunch of work, hours-wise, or some crap. I mean, like, I don't know. If we really consider playing a video game a bunch of work, though, you know what I mean?
Listen.
I'm always hesitant to say the word, it'll be a bunch of work, when it's really me playing a game and having a bunch of fun. I didn't mean to pick that up. Okay, so right now, it looks like we're pretty freaking good. Check this quest stuff. Supposed to talk to some Quaquiki guy for a reward of some kind. Not them. That's guys.
A Paladin. I have long heard
What
of your
does he
people.
want?
As a young warrior, I even considered the pilgrimage to Kurast.
My
But
people.
I was younger then and foolish. My place has always been here, protecting Haragath and Mount Ariat with it. I am Qualkek, the senior man-at-arms of Haragath. You have the look of a warrior. An extra soldier will be useful, but don't expect anyone to mourn if you get yourself killed. Bale is true to his namesake. He has ravaged through our lands like a merciless plague. The protective ward laid down by our lost elders helps hold the evil at bay. But Bale's siege has taken its toll all the same. Most of my men are now dead. Others are trapped in the mountain passes. But I swear we are not beaten yet.
I don't think
We
they're
will
beaten
fight
yet
to the
either.
end to protect this mountain.
Because we're here, and even if we can't do it, we'll find a
Thank
party.
you for rescuing my men.
Well,
They
just
have
dropped on
spoken
the
well
ground.
of your bravery in battle. Perhaps there is hope for us after all. If you wish, you may hire some of my mercenaries that you saved. And please, take this set of runes.
We're gonna
I have
keep
been
this
saving
dude.
them
We're
for
not
a
gonna.
socketed
The
shield,
mercenary's not
and I
gonna happen,
think
guys.
you'll make better use of them. Be sure to set them in the right order for their fullest effect.
What are they? What did he give us, guys? Did he just give us a bunch of random of these? I don't know what the right order would be, honestly, for that kind of crap. Because I didn't read the Alchemist Guide or whatever the crap it is for this game. I'm sure there is an Alchemist Guide. We're a little overran on magic items. If you guys need a magic item, would you guys let me know? I'll probably help you get it. In fact, there's a 100% chance that I would help you get a magic item. I don't need as many magic items as we get, obviously. It is what it is. Real quick, it looks like, of course, they put us in a commercial. So I'm going to wait till we're out of commercial before I head out, because I think that's rude to people to do that, just to be honest. So, real quick, what we're going to do is I'll click out to this guy so we can sit here and visit for a second. They really hit it with a lot of stuff. So, here's the deal. Next week, Diablo 4 is not available. On the 14th, 15th, and 16th, supposedly they're going to make it available for us to be able to play Diablo 4 again. I'm super looking forward to that. I'm planning on playing the crap out of Diablo 4, just so you guys know. If you guys are interested in also joining in and doing the whole Diablo 4 stuff too, make sure to mention it in the comments and stuff like that. Outside of that, I'm just trying to wait till everybody's out of commercial so that we can make sure to say goodbye to everybody and everything. I don't like being rude to people. You guys got anything epic going on in your lives? I hope so. I'm planning on making some bread this weekend for sure. Probably gonna make some like sourdough starter like today, And then like probably by Sunday or Monday, I'll be able to make some sourdough bread. That'll be super good. It really doesn't have anything to do with this, but yeah, excited to make some bread this weekend. I'll be back, of course, like always, on Fridays. I'm going to try to keep it to Diablo till Diablo 4 comes out, and so that ought to be fun. I do want to thank you guys very much for hanging out and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find somebody that's also likely doing Diablo. Hold on one second. Okay. Sir Hochi is doing Diablo 2 Resurrected. And I think we might have rated him before, but I'm not sure. I hope so. Hope he's good. I hope you guys have a great day. I do want to thank you very much for hanging out. Have an amazing weekend.